Hey guys, wanted to give you some tips on how to have a COVID safe social distancing party. Right now it's in the middle of June here in New Jersey, and New York and New Jersey still have really high numbers for COVID patients. So we're in phase 1 right now, which is you're able to have small gatherings outdoors, but you also want to still take precautions. So for the first time today, we are having an outdoor gathering with just 2 other people, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and it's just me and my husband and the kids, and we're just having a small gathering outside. Wanted you to be able to give you guys some tips on how to do that and the best way to handle those things safely so that you can still feel safe but be able to have some interactions with some family members. The first thing we wanted to do was have the backyard and everything set up correctly. If you're lucky enough to have outdoor spacing, you'll just want to have the chairs spaced 6 feet apart from each other. And then of course my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, their 2 chairs can be together, and then me and my husband would just be 6 feet apart on the other side. And then I wanted to make sure that any surfaces we didn't have to cross over. So they have a snack table outside near their chairs, and then there's a snack table in the middle that would have Purell, Lysol wipes, but anything that I'm gonna put over there on their table, we won't ever have to have in contact with each other. And everyone's gonna have their own table with their snacks and food with disposable utensils so that we can just throw it straight into the trash and nothing gets back in the house. So let's go. And right now it's June, and this is the first time we actually felt safe to have takeout. I know it's been okay to have takeout, but we've been taking extra precautions here because we have the newborn baby Julian, and we also have my mother here who is an elderly woman and has high risks. So we decided to order some pizza, some Domino's specifically, and that was contactless delivery, we were able to pay online and they just left it on the door for us. And then as soon as we got it, we Lysol wiped all the box. We put the boxes straight into the oven and we put it at 225 for about 15 minutes just to get it heated up and just to kill off any germs that might have been in or outside of the box. Again, those are really extreme measures, but we really didn't want to take any chances.
It's not a fire hazard or nothing. Cool. Got it.
Regular hash. Everybody loves pineapple.
So what is it we had to heat it up to?
At least 160, but I heated it to 215.
Again, the cardboard did not catch on fire, so that is good. Happy Father's Day.
The first time we've had takeout in like 4 months since January. What? And then once we heated up the pizzas, I put them on separate paper plates, brought those plates out and put it on the snack tables that were going to our guests. And we also had individual small cans of soda. I bought a few small cans of soda and small cans of water and put those out as well. And the reason why I wanted to keep the cans small and the drink small was because we didn't want anyone coming into the house to use the facilities or the restrooms. So we wanted to keep everyone's drink size small. Let's do this. Let's eat. We made sure that any of the paper plates or the utensils or cups were all paper and plastic so that we were able to throw it away in the garbage right away. And also when we weren't eating and we were just talking, we had our masks on just to make sure to keep it extra safe even with the 6 feet apart. And we kept the visit short. It was only about an hour and it was just a nice gathering to have. So I think this would be great for any 4th of July or summer gatherings or Labor Day parties that you might want to have. Just keep it small and keep it tight and make sure that you're able to socially distance and everyone knows the rules beforehand. We made sure to tell them what to expect, and that way no one was surprised what was happening. And I think now as we move on further into the months of the summer, we should be able to have smaller gatherings, maybe a few more people. I know the governor has said that we're allowed to have up to 50 people outdoors, or maybe actually we're up to 100 people right now. But we just feel better about keeping it into a tight-knit community. So we're just here and just trying to keep everything safe. And also we had all of our Purell out, so make sure that we were Purelling regularly And then when we came back into the house, we washed our hands for 20 seconds again right away. And then also when we brought back in any of the furniture, we sprayed that all down, wiped everything down before we brought it back into the house. And then it was just really great to be able to get together. You know, this is the first time we've seen any of our family members since January. So even though it was for a short amount of time and we were socially distanced apart, it was still nice to be able just to have in-person conversations with everyone. So I think this is something you could definitely do if you don't have a backyard. You could do it in a park or somewhere where there just isn't a lot of people walking around, and just be able to get together with your family members or some friends and just be able to take precautions. And our daughter Leilani is only 3 years old, so it's really hard to keep her away from her grandparents and her aunt. You know, so we just knew that when she was out here that she might run up to them and she might, you know, come in contact with them, but we just made sure everyone had their masks on and we kept it safe. You know, we kept using the Purell and we kept wiping everything down. You know, at her age, our pediatrician said that it would be okay to have outdoor events, and as long as no one's really been sick in the last 2 weeks, it's safe. So just having the mask on has it as extra precaution. So I hope this helped you to be able to have your own small gathering with your family and friends, and that you hopefully can feel safe about doing it. Right now we just still need to take precautions, especially here in the New York, New Jersey area, and we just want to be able, we still need to eventually have interactions with people outside of our household again, and we just want to be able to do that safely and cautiously. So stay safe everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, something I forgot to mention was that we actually ended up ordering the pizzas today because it's Father's Day, and that's why we had my mother-in-law and sister-in-law come over. But my husband didn't know that we were ordering pizzas, and he's been wanting pizzas this whole time that we've been quarantined. So I surprised him today and I ordered them without him knowing about it. And then I was like, when the door rang, I was like, who's at the door? Go check it. And then that's when I surprised him with the pizzas. So it was perfect. So that's another thing. So here's his reaction.
Did you not notice that?
Happy Father's Day!
What?
I finally thought it was okay for us to get takeout, but I also ordered it an hour before your mom comes so that we have time to bake it and everything and eat ourselves.
Play?
Huh? Yes, I did get play.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's get the Clorox.
First of all, there's a fly on the pizza.
You're like, what? I'm so confused. I've been planning this for weeks.
Wanted to show you.
Hey guys.
Shut up. Wait.
That's how he sounds. Hey guys.
Hey guys, wanted to give you some tips and tricks on how to have a COVID-safe social distancing party gathering, small gathering.
COVID safe?
Hey guys, wanted to give you guys some tips on how to have a COVID-safe social distancing small gathering.
Mommy and Daddy and me was sleeping during toys. I didn't know.
Oh wow, she's saying the story all over again.